closure from the last one.
Hi my Surreal babes, welcome to my channel and welcome back to my channel. If you are a current subscriber, I love you guys so much. I know I haven't done a sit down video in a while. I'm so excited to be back on my channel. As you guys can see, I have a new camera. It's kind of like focusing in and out. I'm gonna try not to move so much just because it's like I don't know, it's weird when I film now because it's just like I'm adjusting to this new camera, but I hope you guys are able to focus in on me. I am back. I'm so excited. We have a lot to talk about tonight. It's currently like almost 12 midnight. As we all know, we had a time change and the fall season is falling, baby. The the sky is getting dark at 4 o'clock now. F5 and 6. It's starting to get dark at like 4:30 now. So for those of you who are having a hard time adjusting, don't feel bad because, honey, it's been rough. Like I've been watching my days fly past me. I've been watching the skies turn dark in minutes, like literally minutes right in front of my face. And it's honestly been rough trying to adjust to my schedule, trying to make a new schedule for the fall season. Because I feel like with every season, you have to change it up a little bit just to stay on track and stay on your goals and, keep on being consistent in life. So with every season comes new beginnings, comes new routines, new challenges, but we cannot give up. So I will never give up on you guys. I just know, like I told you guys, I'm a flight attendant and new things have been happening. So I just been, I don't know, like I just been going through the motions of life, trying to keep up with my new job and the demands from them. Trying to keep up with my personal life because I do have a personal life outside of this. I have a boyfriend. I have things I need to tend to right now. So I'm just trying to keep a balance of everything and keep my head above water. So I hope you guys have not been too dissatisfied with me. But yeah, you guys, I'm back and I just want to talk to you guys. I want to have a girl talk, girl chat. I know we haven't done that in a while and I feel like it's a must do. Like we have to do it. I just want to talk about our journey as, people in our 20s and what we should like expect and what we shouldn't go for and how my 20s have really just been treating me overall. So that is really going to be the main topic of today. Even if you aren't 20, I guess you could still tune in because you've been there, done that. Maybe you could give some advice in the comments and share your thoughts and opinions. And also it may just be therapeutic for you to listen in to really just look back in the past and see how far you came from your 20s. So even if you aren't, you can still tune in. This is a all-inclusive female community. We range from all ages, so it's cool. But yeah, this is more of a girl chat. Excuse the background. I don't have the aesthetic background like all the girlies, but it's cool. Like I said, you have to start from where you're at and you have to adjust and make changes as you move forward. But with that being said, let's get into the girl chat, girl talk. If you want to grab some wine, go ahead and grab your wine, your snacks, whatever you want. And let's get into it, babes. Okay, babes, the first thing I really want to talk about is patience in your 20s. A lot of people I've learned, and I'm 23 by the way. I'm a Leo. My birthday is August 8th, 2000. In case you guys were wondering, you can share your birthdays as well in the comments. I'm 23 and I realized in my 20s that patience is a virtue, like they say. Patience is very, very, very important in your 20s because a lot of challenges will come up against you. A lot of things you'll face and you'll wonder why it's happening a certain way or why so many people are like acting weird towards you, or it just feels like the whole world is like against you at some point in your 20s. And I felt like I went through that phase at one point in time, because you know you always have each phase of life, especially in your 20s. So it's just a whole learning experience. It could be very exhausting, very dramatic, and I have just I've really been like blessed and highly favored, honestly, by God to really go through my experiences, even though some were so appetizing. I'm so blessed that I went through them, because it made me the woman I am today. It made me stronger, obviously, but patience, you're gonna need it, girl. You're gonna really need it. There will be people that will try you. There will be people that will try to take advantage or overstep. Um, there will be people that will see how far they can go to provoke you, basically, or to get something out of you and, you know, use you to the fullest. And I'm really learning that. I'm really learning that. That's what I said. It takes patience, and you can't always jump at everything that happens or everything that somebody says that's not appetizing and is not, you know, it's not beneficial or respectful even. You can't just jump and make a split decision that may affect you long term. So I just want to say patience is the most important thing. Taking a step back, taking a breath when you feel like you're gonna pop off, is the most important thing. Because I'm gonna tell you, you're gonna run into some things if you haven't already, and you're gonna think back to this and you're gonna say, okay, I need patience. This is what I need right now. And I know it sounds corny coming from my mouth, but truly, you're gonna need it. Because there's times, for instance, where, you know, someone would say something to me, and I'm not saying nobody in general, because this is just, you know, a topic that I'm speaking on for all my women out there. Even men could take from this too, but you know, this is more like a feminine based channel. But so, I would just say, like, people have said things to me that were really disrespectful or really judgmental or just like debative. And I would just be like, okay, I feel like they're trying to get at me, they're trying to pick at me to see how I would respond. But I'm not going to give you the satisfaction, sweetheart. Okay? So that's just how I would be. Like, I'm not ever going to give that person the satisfaction. I'm going to have the patience enough to calm my nerves, calm my brain before I just, you know, go off and say horrible things. Because I used to like not spare anybody, but as I'm growing and I'm aging into more of the woman I want to become, I'm learning that you have to really sit in silence and really listen to people and listen to what they're saying. Even if you may not agree at the moment, you still have to stand your ground and just hush for one moment. Let them finish what they're saying, and if it's bullshit, it's bullshit. Okay? If what they're saying is bullshit after all they've said, just walk away or just don't say nothing at all. Everybody has grew up on this statement: if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And that's where patience comes in at. Because if I didn't have the patience, I would pop off and say anything. But now that I have the patience, I just don't say nothing at all when people, you know, pick. Okay. Now it may sound like, okay, she's a pushover, she's getting bullied, but no, it's just me having the patience not to go there. It's me having the patience to let God handle it. Okay. You can't react to everything. So patience. That's what you need in your So, secondly, thing number two, you're going to learn more of and you're going to need in your 20s is really the strength and the tenacity, the courage to keep going, pushing on. You're gonna need a lot of courage to face new things. That's what I'm learning as well. Like, I know it may be scary going for new opportunities or new challenges in your 20s, but that's what your 20s are for. It's for like building your empire. So once you get older, you don't really have to go so hard in the pain like you would have to now, you know? So, courage. It takes courage to go after new things, to try new things, to talk to new people because it can be, intimidating, meeting all these different personalities, especially with my career path as being a flight attendant. It can be intimidating sometimes, but as long as you have courage, and it ties back into patience, listening to people while they speak to you, um, being very cautious of how you come off to others, being very kind. You'll do okay. You'll do good, actually, like within, conversations with other people or with, new opportunities overall, because everything connects into each other. So, um, without people, you won't have the opportunities you will have with a job or a career or something you want to do that you like. You always have to go through another person. That's why I said you will have to have a lot of courage to go up to that person, ask and get let down, but keep the patience to keep trying again. So courage plays a big role in our 20s because you have to ask for things that you want in order to improve and go up levels. So it takes courage to approach people, approach different situations that you never had to do before, different opportunities. So I do want to say just keep the courage. I know it can be heart wrenching, gut wrenching sometimes, but just keep your courage, girl. Number three, I'm going to say this is another important thing you have to have in your 20s. And I would say, and I know not all people are like this, but you have to be open. Now, we've already talked about being patient, being courageous. Now we have to talk about being open. Okay, so being open is, it's more like, I don't know, because some people are conservative, some people are to themselves. So this may be a little bit challenging, so I'm not going to make it seem like it's something easy, but you do have to be open to a lot of things in your 20s. Um, I would just say this. You will never know what your life is going to turn out like for the better if you don't consider some things. If you're always closed-minded, it's not going to help you in the long run. You have to be open to new things, new people, new ideas, new opinions from other people. You have to just be open in general. Not to say you have to listen to everything that comes your way or everybody that comes your way, but you have to be open to certain things, and make the right decision to whether you should go after it. So I would just say keep an open mind, as far as it comes like with friends. Will say if you do get that red flag and that feeling in your gut though, follow that as well. But keep an open mind when it comes to socializing with people, meeting new people. Keep an open mind when it comes to big projects you have that deal with your career or your passion. Um, think outside the box. Basically, you don't want to be a mediocre person in society. That's never good because I will tell you from my experience, I felt like at one point I was stagnant, and I felt like, okay, I got a new career, but I still don't feel like I'm reaching my best potential. I feel like like I could be doing another thing as well. Like I could be doing something else to add on to my success and further it more. Like, so it's just about really just being open to other things that you haven't done before. Perfect. Okay. Okay, guys, I am so sorry my camera died on me. I am recording this again now. So, yeah, the three main things we talked about was being patient, being courage, and excuse me, being open as well. So, I hope you guys were able to get an understanding of what I was saying there before my camera rudely died on me. And just think about that, because honestly, being in your 20s can be very frustrating at times, very trying. Um, it can unmotivate you at times when you come against challenges that you never faced before, because we're just honestly now getting out into the world, exploring and figuring out things and finding out what things are. So being in your 20s is like a brand new type of thing. Like you're still a baby. Like honestly, it just feels like, okay, we're having fun. We're excited to be out in the world for the first time, learning and exploring. But at the same time, it's scary and tragic, and there's so many lessons to be learned at the same time, because it's like if we do the wrong thing, if we get too involved into negative things, it can be really bad for us. So I feel like it is healthy for us to have these type of conversations nowadays, especially moving forward into the future, and especially as we age and we progress out of our 20s. So yeah, you guys, that's just my opinion as a 23-year-old woman. Um, I can't wait for what's to come. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this, please don't forget to comment down below your thoughts and opinions, and to share more video ideas if you like. And give this video a like, comment down below, like I said again, and subscribe, share with anybody you want to share it with, because this could possibly help anybody in your life. So yeah, I love you all. Stay peaceful, stay positive, and stay productive. And I'll see you in my next one. Peace.